Hi everyone, welcome to the SQL for Oracle database course. In today's lecture we're learning how to create a table within SQL Developer. First, let's gonna define some basic. We have three type of subqueries, sublanguages, data definition languages. These sublanguages that define the structure of the database. For example, create, alter, drop, and truncate functions. Create to create objects, tables, databases, etc. So we use create to create, for example, tables. Alter, if we create our table, we can add another column, so we can use the alter function. We have drop to delete a column or delete all the table that we just created. Truncate to remove all the data but keep the table intact. So we remove all the data but keep the table intact. We have another sub-languages called data manipulation languages, DML. This is for manipulate and retrieve data. We use select to retrieve data from the tables, insert to add a new data to our table, update to update the present data, and we use delete to remove rows. We have data controlled languages, DCL, controls security and permission. This is for security and permission to grant access for user, to deny the unauthorities, and also to revoke, to cancels previous access. So I go to the SQL Developer open. I'm connected to my HR schema, and on today's lecture we will learn how to create a table, and then we use the DDL functions that we are just explained. So create table, I'm gonna name my table as products, open parenthesis and semicolon, and then you can make this one wide, and here you start to create your columns. The first column, for example, this is product underscore ID. The data type is number, generated by default as identity, and comma. I was going to create, and then I will explain all the query. We have also product ID, and we have products underscore name. The data type is varchar. We use varchar 2. The length for the varchar, gonna keep it 100, comma. Price, the price is, the data type for price is number. We're gonna keep is 6 digit and 2 decimal, comma. And then, for example, purchase underscore date, this date. Data type is date. So create table products. I'm gonna name my tables as products. Products ID, this is the first column. The number is, this is the data type, it's called number 1, 2, 3, generated by default as identity. When you need, if you like the Oracle, the database, to create for you an automatic products ID, so you can use generated by default as identity. These allow you, the Oracle database, to create a products ID, automatic products ID for you. If you need to add them manually, you can just product ID equal to, you delete this part, equal to number, and keep the, after the end of the query you have to set your comma. My second column is called product name. The data type is varchar2. For Oracle database we use the varchar2. For any other SQL query we use the varchar, but for Oracle you have to use varchar2. This is for string. So, and we set the length for this is varchar is 100 for a product name. The price is number, this 6 digits and 2 decimal. For example, 250.27. So after the point only 2 digits, 2 decimal and 6 4 digits. Purchase date as date. If we run this query, so table products created. If we check now, we have tables called within my HR schema tables. I have products. Okay, it's gonna select all from products, semicolon. We run this query, so you can see we have products ID, we have, I'm gonna make it bigger, products name, product ID, and the price, and we have the purchase date, but it still is empty. So in the next lecture we know how to add the data, insert data to this column. We just create a table. So now if we need to add an existing, we need to add another column to an existing tables. To do that, we use alter, okay, table name called products, add, for example I need to add a description. This is varchar2, and the length for this I'm gonna keep it 100, close, and you have to use the semicolon. So alter table, this is, we use the alter function to add another column called description to products table. When we run this statement, we have table to products altered. We're gonna check the description. If you go to products, now you'll find, you can use the refresh every time. So we have description, we successfully add new column to our table that is called products. So now let's gonna use the drop function. To use the drop function, for example, if you need to delete the column name description from the table products, so you have to go for alter, same, set the table name products, okay, and then we use in here drop column description, and we set the semicolon, run this statement. So table products alter, if you refresh now you'll see the column name description is deleted from the table name products. You can use a drop to delete the whole table that we create. Drop table is called products and semicolon. If you run this query now, so after refreshing you will see the products table is already deleted from my tables. Okay, I'm gonna select all from housing. So I have the housing data, housing ID, house size, price, and the housing location. So to use the truncate function, truncate, okay, table called housing, semicolon, if we run this one now, okay, the table housing truncated. If we now back to select all from housing on this one, so you will see there is not rows in column. He's deleted the rows in column, but keep the column names as it is. So this is how to use the data definition languages, how to use create, alter, and drop and truncate functions within your database. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.